So thank you very much for introducing. So I'm happy to speak here some words concerning the future of autonomous mobility. My name is René Krieger. I work in ZF in the department XA, that stands for Exciting Autonomous, and I work there since March. And then my previous works, I work for PTOs, public transport operators, and I have also some experience with automated shuttles. I don't speak about autonomous shuttles, so these are automated shuttles at the moment. So we speak level 3 or level 4 shuttles. If we speak about level 5 shuttles, I don't know, we have so many challenges that it runs in every weather conditions all over the world, everywhere I like to go. I think L4 is a big challenge also for us. On the next slide, we see the challenges in urban mobility. We don't face just the challenges in the mobility, so we also face the challenges in the society. So maybe it's if we concentrate on the urban mobility, so we have an increasing of individual traffic. More people are living in cities, more people have their own car. So if we shift it to public transport, we have more crowded or empty buses during peak or off-peak time. So during COVID-19, so we saw it very good. This was empty buses, so we learned or we changed our habits, maybe to work from home. And this can also change the society in the future, so to avoid crowded or empty buses. Then we have also pollution of environment. This is clear. So if we drive with our cars we have today, we are running in a big problem. And also the challenge connection to rural space. So if people living in rural space, they like to have the same connection and the same service like the people they have in the city. New living space and sustainable mobility. This is one keyword we have. So we have reducing individual traffic with our idea of the shuttle. We see it here on the small video, and it's a very nice living room there. So I think this is a nice idea. So I think everybody likes to live there, and we see also that each car is driving by about 1 or 2 people. And if we can replace them to the shuttle or to public transport, then we gain more space, and I think we have then a livable city. And we have unloading urban zones. We have more space, building living space. I think this is a good idea, and everybody likes to have this city for living. ZF autonomous transport systems, society benefits. So we have giving more flexibility for cities and public transport operators. Excuse me. So we have maybe no lack of bus drivers. So we are facing a big lack of bus drivers. And if you have automated transport systems, so we can replace them. And maybe we can also make a reactivation of old train installations. Then we have also more routes or more possibility for transport the passengers. Reducing CO2 emissions, this is clear. We have the electrical or hydrogen power chain, of course, and build similar living space conditions for city and rural citizens. at the moment, I think rural zones are mostly bad connected, and so if we have there the opportunity maybe to run on reactivated old train railways, then we can give them a new connection to the city. Of course, we have less accidents because these shuttles, they will drive very defend, and I think this is very safe. Makes mobility end user friendly. Then maybe we have an on-demand functionality. We have 24-hour service. We have door-to-door applications, and also flexible routing. Show you now the picture of our shuttle. I don't know. Maybe does anybody knows the shuttle here? Has anybody seen the shuttle before, or ride in a shuttle like that? It's a very nice experience there. So without driver, so you feel a little bit crazy, unsafe. So what happens? So if it makes a fully break or something like that, but we are. Of course, we are aware that this not gonna be happen. So we have an electrical engine, 85 kilowatt, and we have also battery capacity. It's about 36.8 kilowatt per hours. We have a range of 50 kilometers. It is not so high, but we have the possibility to charge the shuttle during his route. The opportunity charging. It's 6 meter length, 2.1 meter width, and 2.8 meter high. It's constructed for 22 persons, 8 seated, 14 standing people, and the maximum speed is until 42 kilometers per hour. And I can tell you, it's really fast if nobody is inside and nobody is steering the vehicle. We have also the AD components in our portfolio. So the radar is we are developing by our own in ZF's company, and of course we have the classical component. We have also in the passenger cars. We have lidar, radar, camera for obstacle detection. We have also microphones. So then we can hear also maybe firefighter or maybe alarm like that. And we have also connectivity computer, maybe our central computer Pro AI. This is really high computing power computer. This is also developed by ZF in-house. We have the connectivity platforms and also, of course, the actuator, steering, braking, and driving. And this gives us a very smooth operation and safety-driven performance according to ZF's automotive grade. So we are developing concerning automotive norms. And I think this is also the big difference between our competitors. So we know what we do, and ZF is a very well-known automotive suppliers, and we have a lot of experience. The next slide, I will show you how we will implement a complete autonomous transport system in an existing or in a already existing infrastructure. So we see this also for an infrastructure project. So we are dealing with new customers. So this is also a new field of ZF. So we have to, or we can speak with PTOs. We can speak also with public institutions. We can speak with organizations with outside automotive, classical automotive business. And to summarize it, so we see it as a whole ecosystem. So we can implement it in an existing city, or we can also implement it maybe in a region they don't have a PTO existing there or something like that. I don't like to mention each and every position there. Maybe one position is I like to highlight. This is the M. We have the magnets. This is a localization technology. So we are redundant there, and we can also drive maybe on snow. Then we know where the route is, and we can drive very close to the bus stops with 50 millimeters difference there, so we don't have a gap there to step in the shuttle. Next slide is concerning our ProConnect services. So we have a lot of services inside the shuttles. I like to mention here that some services into the ecosystem is running also on Microsoft Azure. Maybe this is interesting for you today. I like to highlight also free services, maybe the HD map. This is our digital environment. So this is also an in-house development of ZF. So we have also the MMS. This is a mobile mapping solution. So this is an advantage. So a customer is deploying the shuttle. So we don't have to go to the customer. We don't have to go to the ODD. So the customer can do by himself, and then we can adapt the system and can run the shuttles there. The other thing I like to highlight is the guest room supervision. So this is a camera-based AI system to check guest room about maybe luggage, or maybe if there is something not normal, like two people are fighting or something like that, or a drunk guy is inside. There are some people laughing in the audience. And yeah. And also TOMS, of course, so this is our transport management systems. So I already mentioned before, so if maybe an airport like to implement the shuttles in the field, and he's not able to orchestrate the shuttles, then we can also give them the TOMS, transport management system, and then he know where the shuttle is, what is the battery load, and something like that. The next slide is we go also through the steps, so like the automotive industry has to do. So at the moment we are driving on segregated lane. So this is a very easy application because you don't have any other participants on the road, like bicyclists or other persons, something like that. Then we have the dedicated lane. This is maybe half segregated lane and half mixed operation. Then at the end we have the mixed operations, so we can run the system in the very complex situation of cities, where you have from each direction some participants from the city. The last slide, I like to mention that we have already running the 6 shuttles in Rivium. This is a park shuttle application, so a segregated lane, and we will do it in the next few months. So it's a little bit delayed at the project that we will drive without any driver on board. Though these shuttles, they have some safety stewards on board, and as already mentioned, we have 6 shuttles. About 3,000 daily passengers, and the length of the route is 2.4 kilometers. And I'd like to show with this slide that these shuttles are already in real operation. So this was everything I liked to told you, and I hope you enjoyed, and I'm sure you're hungry now, and and you can go outside without the fire alarm. Thank you.